Hello lovelies, Hadia from Hadia's Lebanese Cuisine here, fried potato kibbeh bowls. As the name suggests, the key ingredient in this kibbeh is potatoes. The vegetarian version is so full of flavor, even the meat eaters forget that every bite is plant-based. But still, I have provided you with an option of meat filling, so actually it's two recipes in one, equally suited for snacking as for the main course. And now let's get started. Soak the fine bulgur in boiling water and cover up. Allow the bulgur grains to hydrate and swell for about 40 minutes. Meanwhile, cook a potato to fork tender about 20 to 25 minutes. After 40 minutes, knead the bulgur while gradually adding ice water until you end up with a cohesive bowl. Now peel the potato with a potato masher while it's still hot. I'm pretty sure that you're all familiar with the Lebanese fried meat kibbeh bowls, but these are equally tasty, if not better. Add it to the bulgur and stir in the cornstarch, 7 spice, cinnamon powder, cumin powder, white pepper, dried basil, paprika, dried marjoram, and salt. Knead well until the mixture is fully integrated and the dough is stuffed and comes together in a cohesive ball. Now our potato kibbeh dough is ready. To make the vegan filling, in a skillet add the olive oil and onions and saute over high heat until they become translucent. Add the chickpeas and the shredded Swiss chard to the onions and cook for an additional 2 minutes. Add the sumac, cumin powder and cayenne pepper if used and cook for 1 more minute. Drizzle in the pomegranate molasses. Place the mixture in a bowl and let it to cool down completely. And it's important to cool down completely to prevent the kibbeh from cracking while shaping. Now I have prepared both fillings, the plant-based and the meat filling, and I provide you with a link to the meat kibbeh bowls in the description box to learn how to make the meat filling, and you can choose either filling. Now dampen your hands with some ice water and grab a handful of the raw kibbeh, the size of an egg. Working with one portion at a time, dig in your finger to make a hole and work around the hole by pressing your finger to create a thin wall. The wall should be to a thickness of 2 millimeters on all sides, and place 1 heaped teaspoon of the stuffing. Seal and shape the dough into an oval, and add a touch of cold water if needed to keep it smooth with no pokes or openings. Set the kibbeh bowls on a tray as you make them, and then you need to freeze the potato kibbeh bowls for at least 30 minutes before frying. The recipe makes about 25 pieces, but you can easily scale it up to your liking by doubling or tripling the recipe, and it's a kind of thing that will go faster with more hands. So feel free to ask friends to join you with the kibbeh crafting, turn into a group activity and get dinner on your table faster. Now heat oil to an adequate frying temperature, and there should be enough oil to cover the kibbeh while they're frying. And deep fry the kibbeh in batches, and please don't crowd the frying pan to avoid the mushy kibbeh. Fry it until it's well browned from all sides, and it takes about 12 to 15 minutes. Drain on paper towels and serve warm. Over years, I was so eager to share this version with my friends, many of whom had never tried before or heard of it. You know, they're all acquainted with the meat kibbeh bowls, though it may seem strange that most of them have never stepped foot in Lebanon, but I tell you, the vegetarian version is really out of the world good. You've got to give this recipe a try. And fried potato kibbeh bowls have shown to many that there are other meat-free paths to kibbeh deliciousness. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give me a thumbs up and follow. I would really appreciate your support. See you in a coming video.